my medieval landscape is finished. It took about 2 to 3 weeks to build. And what I forgot to mention is this is actually a revision of a previous mock I did. However, back then I didn't have as many pieces, and I only had this crummy 2 megapixel hunk of junk camera that I got for free. So I will show you a picture of that. It's not going to be very good quality, and then I will cut to the video of my finished landscape. Oh, apparently my cutaway didn't work. So let's try it again. Here we go. Alright, so here is my completed landscape. And in the original I pretty much copied just a section from King's Castle and, you know, made it square. This one I wanted to do an octangle shape, and turned out pretty well. Happy with it. And of course there's an opening door here and some stairs leading down, or a ladder. A little walkway here goes underneath the tree a little bit. Oh, and then I swapped out the knight on the horse, and I made this little wagon. It's you know, not the greatest one ever, but it's okay. There's a shot underneath the bridge. Of course, got the little mushroom piece. And I found a use for some of those pieces from the tower bridge, those curved slope bricks. And here's a look at the tree. One thing I don't like is I didn't realize until I was done that this part is really flat, which looks weird when compared to the rest of it, but I guess I'll have to live with it. Got a bunch of flowers and pink studs on there, and then, you know, a bunch of kind of random green pieces. And then minifig legs up on top, just so I could put the leaf pieces on an angle. I think that turned out pretty well. I would have liked to have more leaf pieces, but still looks pretty good. The path splits up here. This way leads to the Blacksmith Shop. This way leads wherever. Some flowers over here, some rocks. Here's the river. And then there's a nice stone bridge built over the river, and I originally was going to pretty much just copy what I saw in a guide on Eurobricks.com on how to build a medieval village, but I didn't have the right pieces, so I had to improvise, and I still think it looks pretty good. And then I, you know, just used light and dark gray, just break it up a little bit. There are a few slopes in there as well. And then we come over to the river over here. You can see there is a little bit of a drop off. This is about 2 studs high, or 2 bricks high I should say. It drops down to ground level. There's some rocks in the middle. Okay, and then they've got a little spider underneath the tree. And then if we come over to the river, there are some fish under the water. I don't know how well you can see it. There we go. Of course, we've got our water wheel, which operates the hammer inside. A couple spare wagon wheels in the back, just for the heck of it. And down here we've got a light brick. A nice little curved stone wall leading up to the blacksmith shop. So got some steps there. A little chicken. And then a garden, which I did drop down a little bit. I had it sitting on cones, but I swapped those out with the studs with the hole in top that come with the Lego games like Magma Monster. So that enabled me to drop down a little bit lower. And a lot of parts of this MOC were rebuilt multiple times. Like this was the third time I built this. The river, I built that about 6 times because I originally had hinge pieces and then they were holding slope bricks on an angle, but then I realized that I'm gonna have to raise my river up here about 2 bricks, so it was kind of pointless for me to do it that way because those would have been underneath the water and you never would have saw them. And then if you haven't seen it, here is the Blacksmith Shop. I would have liked to have put a sign in the front, but I really didn't have anything suitable for it, so I just went with the Lion Knight shield and added a flag and a torch. Of course the door does open. Shot of the roof, and then I have this piece here just to top it off. You can see the roof sits on hinge bricks, and then I have some jumpers on there just to hold that piece in place. And then down here there is a little handle. Let's pull that open. And now we can see inside, and I did add a bed to the second floor. Hopefully that gives you a little better light in there. The bed I built kind of odd. I put it a 6 wide bed on 5 stud frame because I was running out of pieces, so I got a little creative. And I have to admit it's not the best bed I've ever made, but it'll have to do. And then the first floor, we've got our forge. Got a hammer and an anvil in the back. And then a weapons rack. And then I will show you the forge all lit up. Obviously it looks a little better at night, but works out pretty well. And that just closes real easily like that. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and my MOC. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I will see you next time.